Here he is now again back. Another opportunity to get the win. 8-ball moving a little bit, but not enough, and a ball goes down. My name is Stephen Wyatt. And Mr. Tony Holgate will join us in just a moment. Well, I say his name, and he appears. It is Mr. Tony Holgate.
Good afternoon. No, it's not afternoon yet.
You're about 20 minutes short.
I'm being ironic because I was a couple of seconds later than expected. Had a problem with my feet. They were going in the wrong direction.
To be fair, this venue is pretty massive. It's not a short walk to get anywhere.
No. Here at the courtside bar and grill, Pembroke. Well, Johnny, who's expecting a bigger kick into those stripes than that, and that is not great. Trying to get a 15 through that gap, past a 13 into the top left here. Tough shot. Oh, well played, Johnny Archer. He's gone a tad too far, is he? Can he get to the 13? I don't think he can. Going to have to come down for the 9. Now we can see the 13. Playing ball rolling for the Scorpion. Simple 8 for Johnny Archer. In it goes. And an impressive run out there from Johnny, because he did get himself into a spot of bother.
Quite a few gems. Eric Charlton, Coby Jaap, both making their debuts there. This is not good.
That, and Coby won't mind me saying, is not his greatest break that he's ever played. To go and scratch straight in the side pocket cleanly is not a good break.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. He's going to need to get that under control. He might be having to do it after Johnny Archer is up 2-0.
Johnny overrun a bit then. I think with Johnny Archer, the world of knowledge that he has on a pool table, he knows how to get himself back from being in a big hole. Great shot maker. And a legend of pool all round. Once again, not in prime position. There you see him sort of slap the table, shake it ahead. That's how I'd like to play it. Forget the keyboard, just put it directly straight in.
Johnny's been in this position before. He's got to feel a little annoyed that he wasn't able to get better position. Can he yank this ball back and be able to shoot the tin ball in the corner? Or actually just roll forward, excuse me.
He's got a really nasty angle there. It's just too much. He might have to play the 14. And he's going to play the 14.
Is he going to play it to the 9 ball, or is he going to bump the 10?
He switched back again. I think the 14 would have been a better shot.
Uh-oh.
See, the 14 with the cue ball control, he would have definitely tracked straight back up the line. He would have had an easier shot, but it was a harder or tougher pot to play.
Is he looking at the bank? No, he's going to try and cut in the side and leave himself a shot.
Yeah, very tough shot to play from that angle. And Johnny Archer, in the end, runs out of shots to play. These are so tough into the side pockets from those angles. So Coby Jaap. Hand on the table for the first time in open play.
Yeah, Christmas in June after the break or after the scratch on the break. He's got to feel lucky to be back at the table and with less traffic. The big question here is, does the 7-ball have a clean pocket? I think it may go in the side left pocket, but I'm not positive. And it's questionable on whether it goes in this bottom right. Good friend Sean Santoro in the background came out to check out the Boston Open. He's playing in the Open. Walked out, shook his hand a minute ago, and he said, "This is one heck of a setup." And I
It certainly
agreed.
is. Now he's in perfect position, Coby Jaap. 7-ball now into the bottom left. 6, top left. 8-ball, any pocket you really want to play it in. For me, I think you can pinch a bit of the pocket up there. You can play that just off the jaw on the right and stop the cue ball dead really and play the 8 in the top right hand corner. Might just roll it and play it in the side. Again, he has lots of choice.
He rolled it, and he ended up in a tough spot, but I think this ball's makeable in the bottom left. He just needs to mind his cue ball here.
I think you just dig down on this. He's been playing it quite thin. Still makes it. We've got some incredible players still to come. Tom Cousins we're yet to see. Skylar Woodward.
Mike DeShane.
Yeah.
Lots of big names. If you didn't catch the Iowa shootout, it was this man, Mr. Johnny Archer, who only fell to eventual winner Shane Van Boening.
Yep.
And it was a tight match. Johnny had a 3-0 lead in that race to 6 and was not able to close it out. Well, here's the good news for Johnny. If he beats Coby, he's going to have a chance at redemption a little bit later today.
Got a really sticky 1-ball there, at the bottom of the table. And try and free it now off the 2. And that was always the danger when you kick into those 2 stripes, that you don't move them both. And as you can see, the 14 has stayed where it virtually was. And the 1-ball is still nowhere near it being available.
Not quite sure what he's doing here. Is he going to chance the safety? Yeah, he is, because he knows that 14 and that 9-ball are in tough spots. He didn't do himself any favors with where the 7 ended up, though.
Right, so Coby can get the 14 out here off the 13. That's nice.
That right there was a really good breakout.
Nine ball available. Bottom left, and I think it also goes into the side pocket as well. Shoot the 15 now. Shoot the 15, cue ball into the side rail, and if he can contact the 3 and the 7, just 3 slightly before the 7, it will push the cue ball towards the middle of the table, and he will open everything up here. Well, he's gone beneath it.
I actually like this play because the 9 does pass to the side.
Yeah, well, I thought he was going to go into them.
The problem now is he can make the 9 in the side, but what kind of shot is he going to have on the 10 ball?
Just stop the cue ball dead. If he's straight enough on this, you stop the cue ball where the 9 is or just below it. And he can cut the 10 into the bottom left. Gives him an angle to get up as well. Dangerous.
Yeah, risky shot, but he made it look good.
I prefer to have the other angle because you could cut the 10 into the bottom left and come off that top side rail and off the top rail and have the 8 into the side. This is a bit straighter, so slightly the wrong angle. So come behind the 3 and the 7.
And he's stunned
short. I thought he was going to play and come behind the 3 and the 7, get the cue ball to near where that side pocket is and be able to play the 8 into the top left.
Well, here's the deal. He's going to try and play off the 4 ball off that rail.
Yeah.
And it's not a bad shot. It's definitely there. It's just, like you said, you could have had it easier.
Cody Myers made 2 of these yesterday. So off into the rail. Was he playing the bank? Well, no, he is. Oh.
And he actually opened up the 7 and the 3. Johnny's got possibly a shot, but he also has a pretty good safety opportunity here if he needed it.
I think he should have played that 8 ball as a more of a rolling shot into the rail and then into the ball. It would stop that bump, the bounce he got. But easy safety here for Johnny. Gets the 1 ball out. Leaves Coby Jaap, well, straight off the top rail and a kickback.
Let's see. Okay, he's going to go 1 rail. Now, I'll tell you, Tony, I played a little bit on this Brunswick, one of the side Brunswicks. It is slick on these kick shots.
That's a good effort.
Very good effort.
It's not a bad leave, really. All he's left Johnny there is the 1 ball. And he's very close to the rail, obviously, with the cue ball. This is one you'd expect Johnny to make, but it's a little more difficult.
And he was always going to play it at a nice speed where if he did miss it, he wouldn't have given up a shot.
The problem with that is you never leave yourself an easy next shot because you're playing it so slowly. So play the 4 ball into the top left. No, he's. You know what? I'm shocked there. I thought he would go.
To your credit, like you said, he left himself not the easiest shot.
It's a good safety.
Why risk it, right? And I'll tell you, Johnny is very clock mindful. We saw in the finals of the Iowa Shootout, he was attempting to play the clock against Shane pretty early in the match. Oh, man. And he left the 7 in the side. That's bad news for Coby Jaap.
And this time we will not see Johnny Archer play a safety. This should be the end of this rack.
Table 16.
As you hear in the background there, starting to call some open matches. it is that time. And Johnny Archer says it's my time as well. He's up 2-1.
And it will be the man from Montana to break off in the fourth rack.
I said Minnesota earlier. My apologies.
It's quite all right. I'm sure Coby didn't hear you.
He'll go back and watch this match and beat me up for it.
Might be originally from Minnesota, but he does reside in Montana. Just as I try and save you there, Stephen.
Appreciate it. Teamwork makes the dream work.
I'll look after you, buddy. Nice shot there from Coby. Nice, perfect. Played a 6 now. That solves a big problem there for Coby. A lot easier to get from 7 to 4 than it would have been if he had to go from 7 to 6 rather than get rid of the 6 straight away. Now it's all about weight of cue ball to get to the solid at the top of the table. That looks pretty good indeed. Ah, great shot from Coby. 8's easily available in the side pocket. This has been a nice run out.
Yeah, very nice. Looking at the break and run. Just has to make the 8.
And the break and run it is for Coby Jaap as he levels the match up.
I'll shout it from the rooftops. It's my favorite sound in pool.
Johnny Archer there to signal to the 13 ball to come on, go in that pocket. The 13 ball obliged him and went in. So he just waved the hand at it there. It's a nice moment there from Johnny.
We're talking real good this morning, aren't we, Tony? Oh, wow.
That one wiped his feet.
Yeah, used all of the pocket.
He's got to get that 11 ball out. Everything else is available. He could do it here. He could put the 10, draw the cue ball up off that side rail and kick it out. Didn't dig deep enough.
Uh-oh.
Where's that going?
Uh-oh.
Oof.
He got fortunate there, but it's really not great where he's sitting.
Oh, that's a huge shot from Johnny Archer. Pots the 14 and then kicks out that bad 11. Bit of hamper cueing here. Tree topped. Makes the 11 and he's come back for the 12 as well. Did not want that kiss on the 6 ball, and he's going to be in trouble here. Ouch. One rail kick shot now. And Coby Jaap is going to get to come to the table. Well, after such a big shot, Johnny just wanted to come past that 6 ball without contacting it and get the cue ball up the top of the table. But it's not worked out well. Oh, Coby Jaap, how have you missed that? Well, 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 he will not believe what he's just missed there. And nor can I.
Yeah, that's a huge miss.
I mean, that's the rack's there just for the taking. And Not only the miss, it's where he's left Johnny Archer straight on this 15 ball.
Yeah, and this was a pivotal match, or game in this match.
Now you see where he's intended to play the 8, bottom right. In it goes, and that is huge. As you hear the bell that signals 15 seconds of shot, that is huge. He's still feeling it after that missed 7 ball in the side pocket. It cost him so very dearly. You have to say stripes. It's the only ball you can take here. Can't even pot a solid.
Yeah, this is a messy rack. Oh, he come out good on this.
Yeah, and he hit that very hurriedly there as well, as he heard the beeps. Suddenly, for the first time, realising he's now down to the 15 seconds of shot, and he has to speed up now. Speed up his thinking, his play. Wants to play this 9 ball and go off the 1 here, and we'll just go off the 15. That's why just kick everything out here.
Oh, wow.
Can he just get that 15 through the gap? I'd have played that a lot harder. Make sure it came right out of there, because the 1 tried to stay there, and it's...
He's going to be rushing a bit because he doesn't have his extension anymore, and he's kind of in...
Well, it's okay. I mean, he plays a plain ball pot now into the side pocket. Cue ball straight off the top rail, and he'll be able to see the 13. He's just about to make sure he gets onto the 8.
I don't think this 8 ball goes in the bottom right.
Well, if it doesn't, he's in a bit of bother. But be careful, because it can be deceiving. He's playing very quickly. I think it must do.
And when he played for it, so it must go.
It's tight. But you can see there's a nice gap between, the flies in there. Absolutely flies in.
Oh, what an insane break and run by Coby Jaap. It was not easy by any means. He's done it. Watch out, 8 ball. Watch out, 8 ball.
He's got
he
it.
doesn't even know. That's a golden break.
Yep,
and he doesn't even know.
He's won the rack.
Well, what a wild turn of events. Yeah. Coby worked so hard.
There you go. Look at the smile from Johnny Archer.
Coby worked so hard for his run out, and Johnny just returned it in 1 shot. Incredible.
Look at that.
You know, yesterday we started off with a couple bangs, and it's just continuing. No 8 ball for Coby, and this is another messy rack.
Yeah, not a particularly big explosion from the balls there from Coby's break. Going for solids. There's lots to be done here. But they are all available. You can see the 7 that's next to the 8 ball. That goes in the top left-hand corner. The 4 ball goes bottom left. The other 3 balls are open. So there is a chance. It's just got to be very intricate with his cue ball control here as Coby. And he's left himself some awkward cueing. Very soft shot here because he wants to stay on that 7. And the thing here, because he landed with that awkward cue, he's got the cue ball going away from the 4. So he makes a 7, and now this cue ball now is going into these stripes. And the contact he needs to make on the lower stripe is to just come half ball off it and then onto the rail and come down for the 2. So he needs to contact attempt, which he has, but the cue ball's going with it. Is that going to stay there? I thought that was going to fall in. Wow. How is that hanging over the bag? Just got to run this 2, and he doesn't have to do anything with the cue ball because the 8's available. Oh, he went to play it off the 10. That was never going to happen at that angle, Coby. And that could spell disaster. Prime position now for Johnny Archer to go onto the hill. If he makes these 3 stripes and the 8 ball, he's going to have around just over 4 minutes left on the match clock. He'll just require 1 rack. But importantly for Johnny, this will give him that 2 rack cushion.
Not only that, but it'll be his break. Oh no, what just happened?
He tried to be right, so he tried to play that with a load of what's called check side. So he tried to play it off the side rail, off the top rail, and just come back himself straight, and he's basically caught it too thick. Coby Jaap, well, it's been a strange old match.
The inside English just is not taking when you hit the rail. Not meant to be this time, but he does make a ball. And the stripes look pretty good.
Yeah, and he's got a very nice easy starting stripe there with that 9 ball over the top right.
Really only one position to contend with, and that's just getting a decent shot on the 12. It's not too terrible.
Nope. Anything in that sort of line there, if you had the cue ball a bit further up, so he's in the gap of the 6 and the 7. That would be rack dead. Tell you what, he can actually come up, play the 14 now, and then play that next, and come down and play the 13, because it's easy to get position onto the 12. If he's not straight, he'll play the 12 now.
Yeah, and the 8 ball's in the open. You get anywhere past the side pocket, you're good.
Yeah, if he was dead straight on the 13, he'd play that now, but he's not. So play the 12, and now he leaves. Well, he'll probably smash this in, load of top spin, cue ball into the bottom rail and back up the table. There you see his angle. That's perfect. So run the cue ball through onto the bottom rail and send that cue ball all the way back up to the table for the 8.
Yeah, that's perfect. Johnny Archer really with a good return here. And it's going to be on the hill for Mr. Johnny Archer. And Coby Jaap will be breaking with just 2 minutes and 34 seconds left.
Young player as well, to be fair to him. But he is a great guy. He's going to make that 3 ball. And I'll tell you what, has a chance.
Let me ask you this, Tony. I know you have experience in watching a lot of these matches. There's 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. It's not his break next. So is it beneficial for him to try and run this out, or is he just going to try and take the run and make sure he doesn't leave Johnny enough time?
There's a case for that way of thinking. Myself, I'd be thinking, make sure you get this rack on the board. That'd be my main concern.
Of course, priority number 1 for sure.
If you get to towards the end of it and you've got 2 easy stripes and an easy 8, well, it's going to have to play a bank shot now with the 14. No other shot. But if you had a couple of easy balls, then you might think, okay, I'll try and take the clock down and go for the 6 ball shootout. He's made the bank.
Oh, look at that.
Where's he going to land, though?
He's
He
going to get a
needs to
little
bump
bump.
that 12 out the way. He has
Oh,
done.
my goodness.
Well, a bit fortunate there. Can he run through and get onto the 13 into bottom left?
I think he can. That's what he's going to try and look at here. Does not have an extension. Oh, he can shoot the 12 here.
Yeah.
And then just drag over. And there's still a minute left on the clock.
Oh, he's just bumped off it and put the 2 in front of the 13. Oh, my word.
Now what do? You almost got a 3-rail this ball.
I think he goes too wide, the 3-rail into the side pocket.
I'm thinking 3 in the corner. Oh, can he see it? Oh, wow.
Oh, and now Johnny Archer can now manage the clock. 40 seconds. He can kill the match here. Just to keep, all he has to do is keep making a ball.
And as you saw him walk by
Right.
there, that's the first thing he did was glance at the clock.
All he has to do is just make a ball. Drop it down now. He doesn't want to play it just yet. A lot of players now still won't be playing this shot until you get to about 4 seconds. But I think he's looked at it and thought, well, I can't miss them anyway, really.
You don't want to take a silly miss and give Coby a
Well, I
chance
don't
to...
think he's not going to have the time to actually get to the 8. So he's no point trying to run the match out now, but he's going to run the clock enough. And that is it. Johnny Archer has beaten Coby Jaap in a quite intriguing match. Here's the man from Georgia. There, he had a golden break. Coby Jaap had a chance, just flicked off that 2 ball right at the end. But it is the Scorpion that will go through.